Hello, my name is DAgmar Hirsch. I'm gonna guide you through this level 2 sequence of Triyoga, which is a flowing sequence to strengthen our upper body and in the second half our lower body, our legs, hip muscles. Remember, Triyoga is relaxation in motion, economy of movements, and moment-to-moment awareness. Let's start with natural breath. The effortless breath down into your lower lungs. Feel how this bottom of your lungs really beautifully expand and feel that wonder of our effortless breath. It's without effort, it's given to us. It breathes us if we sleep or awake, if we are conscious of the breath or not. And feel in our natural breath, there's also the focus given. So you focus and you be aware you are with the breath. And that focus is so crucial because as soon as we focus on our breath, we can't focus on our thoughts and we get out of our habitual thinking. And the habitual thinking is our memory mind. So the habitual thinking thinks the way we thought. We get programmed as children, teenagers, young adults. Everything we experience through life creates that habitual thought, that habitual mind. And when we get out of that, that's also a really big step of liberation in yoga. Complete breath. Feel how the breath is now expanding also around the heart and up to the top of the lungs. And feel this is when we were talking about that heart, losing ourselves in that love. Just think of every breath is opening that physical heart, and so your heart space. And if we take sometimes things too serious or get tight about things, just think of that losing yourself in that lake of love and opening that heart, not getting tight at the front or back, nor at the top of the heart at our shoulders. And then at the sound of Ujjayi, when you exhale with the sound of Ujjayi, it's that R sound is also the sound of the crown chakra. And that little wave-like sound of that ocean, what you create with your vocal cords. Think of it like a mantra for the breath. So their sound and breath becomes one. And mantra means that we replace again our thoughts. We keep our mind busy to get out of that habitual mind into a liberated, focused mind, just present with that beautiful breath. Where you are in your seats, inhaling, bring your arms out into T. Exhaling, bring your right arm on top of left, let the upper arms cross, shoulders down, elbows up. While you hold here, feel your natural alignment in your spine. Feel your sacrum, back of the heart, back of the head is aligned. There's a little curve in your lower back and in your neck. From here, straighten your arms forward. Then turn your palms that they look towards each other and interlace the fingers. Bend your elbows and bring your hands in. Bring your hands towards your heart, thumb and index finger together, Om Mudra. Complete breath, the lower, middle, upper lungs. Your next inhalation, lift your arms over the side and up. Exhaling, flowing on release, bring your hands to the heart and push with your hands against each other, shoulders down. Inhaling, arms T. Exhaling, left upper arm crosses far over the right upper arm, back of the hands together or palms together. For some of us it looks like this. It just means that the shoulder girdle is a bit tight and it's a really good pose for you. Don't think that that every pose has to look the same in each other. Shoulders away from the ears, elbows up, fine even breath. Same with our breath. Anytime if you need a breath in between or you have a longer breath, just adjust to your length of the breath. From here, straighten your arms, turn the palms towards each other, interlace the fingers, bring your hands in. Bring your hands towards your chest, thumb and index finger together, breathe all the way up to the tip of your lungs. Your next inhalation, lift the arms over the side and up. Exhaling, flowing on release, hands to the heart, push with your hands against each other. Feel how the fingers are pointing down, the triangle down, and you release your hands to the side. From here, transition into earth touch. Hinge forward, tuck your toes, hands next to your knees, send your sit bones up, relax your spine down. Inhale here, expand your knees, tone your pelvic floor, draw the belly button in and roll vertebra by vertebra up into standing. In upward salute. Exhaling, flowing on release, bring your hands to the heart. Standing at the front of your mat. Have enough space to the front so we can lengthen the spine into monkey. Feel your feet grounding down. But feel in Triyoga we want to do ahimsa movements, non-violent movements. So you push down with the feet but don't tighten your toes. You lengthen up with your spine and you open the chest. And then feel that comfort. Comfort is maybe also, it's non-violent. You want to be really happy in yourself. And you want to enjoy, you want to love to move. Your next inhalation, upward salute, lengthen through the spine, open your arms. Exhaling, earth touch, bend your knees, hinge forward. Inhaling, monkey, lengthen from the base, hands onto the block. Exhaling, mountain, lift mountain, walk or jump back. Always go through mountain lift. And with your first mountain, feel here, you Can you straighten your spine? Here, practicing with love towards yourself maybe means that you bend your knees to have that straight alignment in your back. Exhaling, cat tuck, round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone, and when the shoulders are over the wrists, even flowing, drop your knees. In cat, lengthen from the base. Blocks, move to the side, let them move in a flow. Exhaling, cat bow 2. You can do a half bow or partial bow. Bend the elbows and lower down. Inhaling, push up. Push your heels back. Lift your knees. Tuck the tailbone, tone the core, lift the chest. Raise slant. Exhaling, drop the knees. Bend the elbows, lower down. Inhaling, push up. Push the heels back, lift the knees, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in, lift your chest, and see or feel that you are on the diagonal line. Repeat. X, cat bow. In, raised slant. X, cat bow. In, raised slant. Last one. And sway back into mountain. Go through mountain, lift into mountain. Inhale here. Your next exhalation, raise slant. Push the heels back, curl your chin in with the round spine, come forward. Inhale. Exhaling, lower down into slant or drop the knees into cat bow. Lower all the way face down, release your toes. Inhale here. X, cobra to roll, round neck, chest, lower back, come up. Lengthen from the pubic bone to the belly button, to the chest, neck and head. And sway back. At the very end, tuck your toes, extended child asana. Relax your forehead to the ground, relax your jaws, shoulders relaxed. Wide open, relax around your heart. And every breath is a conscious breath. Every sound of your ujjayi is sound and breath coming together. Your next exhalation, cat tuck, round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone, come forward. In cat, lengthen from the base. And we repeat that entire flow. X, cat bow 2, elbows back, chest comes forward. Partially bow or full. In, lift up into cat. Push with your heels back, then lift the knees. Tuck the tailbone under, tone the core, lift your chest, and your head is in one line, in a neutral alignment in the neck. Exhaling, bow, drop the knee, tone the core, chest open. Elbows back, chest forward. In, push up. Heels back, knees lift, tuck the tailbone, tone the core. Lift your chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale, lower. Repeat 3 more rounds. Feel the strong works in your leg. And if you feel, the raised slant is too much, you just go back to cat. Ahimsa movements. Love and kindness to yourself. Next time when you're in raised slant, sway back, mountain lift, mountain. A long breath here, melt with the awareness of your breath, complete Ujjayi breath. Your next exhalation, raise slant, push the heels back, curl your chin in, come forward. Exhaling slant, bend the elbows, lower down. You can always drop your knees, lower all the way into face down. Inhale here. Exhale, cobra to roll, round your neck, round your chest, lower back, push up. Lengthen from the base. And sway back, extended child asana, feel the elongated spine, the toes tuck at the very end. The hands end in a mudra, the forehead relax onto the ground. Your next inhalation, roll up into toe stretch. Your knees push forward, your chin curls in. With the round spine, come up. When the shoulders are over the hips, lengthen your spine, bring your hands into namaste. Bring your hands up. Then exhaling, bend your elbows and lower your hands down. And inhaling, lift your arms up. And if you want, you can take the mudras. You go down, the hands, all fingers straight. You come up, completion mudra. Next time when you're up, stand the toe stretch, bring your hands back to the heart, flowing on release. We come forward into cat, make sure you hinge from the hips, then the arms are reaching forward. Come into a full cat, toe the core, lower back neutral, upper back into a back bend. And then sway back, holding that cat alignment, mountain lift, mountain. And from here we sway between mountain and raised slant. Push your heels back, curl your chin in with the round spine, come forward. If you see yourself in the mirror or in your little camera, you can see, is my tailbone really tucked? Is my chest really open, and is my head in one line with the rest of the spine? And then sway back, mountain lift, mountain. Repeat 3 more rounds, beautifully round to come forward, feel the heels are pushing back. Keep your chest reaching forward while the sit bones go back, mountain lift. Feel a beautiful flow between the round spine coming forward and the spine lengthening. And the little back bend that leads into mountain. Last round. And from raised slant we go down into slant asana, so you can also drop your knees and hold a cat bow, that's good too. And everybody face down. Inhaling cobra to roll. Exhaling, extended child asana. Tuck your toes under. And relax into your mat. Let your forehead relax, relax your shoulders. Enjoy that beautiful, long, deep breath. Before we repeat that entire flow once more, your next inhalation, toes stretch. Curl your chin in, push your knees forward. Lengthen from the base, hands to the heart. Hinge forward from the hips into cat. Feel in cat, your chest has a little lift. You lift your heels first, then you sway back with the hips, then you relax your spine. To come forward into raised slant, feel your round neck, chest, the heels push back, the shoulders come over the wrists. Then tuck the tailbone, lengthen through the spine, feel how the chest is lifting forward and up. And then sway back again, mountain lift, mountain. 3 more. Alternative movement would be cats, mountain, ahimsa, what's right for you today. So you have really deep love with yourself and you really want to serve yourself. Next time when you're in raised slant or cat, lower down into slant. Bend the elbows and hover a few centimeters above the floor. 1 more breath if you can. And lower down. Release the toes. Let's inhale and face down. X, round neck, chest, lower back, come up. In, lengthen from the base. X, sway back. At the end, tuck your toes under, extended child, asana. Have a look back that all 5 toes on both feet are tucked. However, if that feels any painful, please release the toes. Ahimsa movement. Ahimsa is the Sanskrit word for non-violence. It starts with non-violence, loving kindness to ourselves. Your next inhalation, roll up into natural seat. Curl your chin in, your toes stretch, your toes are tucked. Lengthen, bring the hands to the heart. And then, if you need, you can have a belt. If you can stand with your toes tucked, do so. If you need to release your toes, that's fine too. Bring your right arm out to the side, palm first facing back. Then bring your hand into the back, and I just turn around so you can see better. Arrow 1 is with the hands grabbing your elbow. Good, and from here, you can release your left arm out to the side, and if you need a belt, you just take that on the way up. And then bend your left elbow and let the hands come together. Now watch that your lower back is not arching. Think of that natural alignment where sacrum, the back of the heart, and the back of the head is one line. Excellent. Release right arm up. Left arm up. When that left arm is 2/3 down, release your right. Hinge forwards into cat. Ex kata. In cat. We repeat the other side. If you want to go back into toe stretch, you go back into extended child. If you want to go into natural seat, you release your toes to go back into child. And then roll up into natural seat. We go for the second side arrow. Bring your left arm out to the side, palm facing back. Bring your left hand in between your shoulder blades. Bring your right hand and hold on. Good. And this could be the end pose for you. Check your natural alignment in the spine, sacrum, back of the heart, back of the head, one line. Sit bones push down, the crown of the head reaches up. If you need your belt, take your belt into your right hand. Let's bring the right arm up. Turn your palm back, bend your elbow and get hold onto your belt or onto your fingers. Feel the natural alignment, sacrum, back of the heart, back of the head, one line. Allow your breath to be long and deep. Excellent. From here, release. And the arm is 2/3 down. Your left arm releases 2. Hinge forward into cat. And then take your blocks and sway into mountain. Mountain asana. Crow squat. The feet up wide apart. And you sit back down. So normally, my feet are a bit turned out, but have the feet as parallel as you can. And now the flow, we go from crow squat, we're gonna go back and roll back, and then we come back into crow squat. I show it for you. So if you need the hands, you can have your hands to drop the buttocks. If you feel okay, you just drop the buttocks. You roll back, the arms are relaxed here. The knees come over the forehead and the feet just over your forehead. And with the relaxed spine, you come back up, come forward, bring your arms forward and sit back. Now remember, even flowing. As even flowing as you can, because that requires muscular strength. Bring your hands forward, we go into crow pose. So place your hands in front of you. Your knees are as high up as you can. And even if you don't lift your feet, just feel how much weight can you bring into these hands. And then feel you hold with your hands. And if you feel, oh yes, for today I can lift one foot after the other or both feet at the same time, do so. The ones who can lift up, bring your feet together, have your spine as straight as possible, have a few breaths here, and then lower, even flowing down, and go for 5 more rolls. Roll back to crow squat. When you roll back, knees are just over the forehead, don't go back into a plow roll. Let the breath flow. When you have done 5 roll backs to squat, go 1 more into a crow pose, your version. Even though you may not lift up, just feel knees really high, Lean forward and feel the thrust into your hand and your upper body strength. No need to lift your knees, but if you feel, if I lean a little bit more into my fingertips, it feels like the feet are hardly carrying any weight. And that's how you build the thrust up. Stay up if you can. Beautiful. And then come back. One more roll back. And from this roll back, you come forward into a squat with feet parallel. Earth touch. Relax your spine down. Exhaling, roll up into standing. In upward salute. Exhaling, swan dive into extended shoulder stretch. And here feel the non-violence. If you feel it's really harsh on your shoulders, to hold your hands behind your back. Take a belt, take a pillow, take a t-shirt, anything that helps to bring the hands together, opening the front of the heart. Tuck the tailbone, engage your pelvic floor, feel that internal roll along your spine up. Wait until the shoulders are over the hips. And then bring your arms over the side and up. Feel between the solid earth and the light heaven sky. And then bring your hands to the heart. Flowing on release. Long, deep breath. From here we transition towards the wall. So have the short end of your mat towards the wall. Have your blocks next to you. And once you are ready, align yourself against the wall and feel that natural alignment where sacrum, back of the heart and back of the head are aligning with the wall, while you have a little natural curve in your lumbar spine and in your neck. Feel connected with the long, fine breath of Ujjayi. And then step away from the wall and turn towards the wall. Measure an arm length away from the wall. And then release your hands away from the wall. We're gonna do wall hangs. In case you have never done wall hangs, you may wanna watch the first round. If you have done wall hangs before, you just flow with me. Inhaling, forward salute, bring your arms over the front and up. Exhaling, sit bones back, hands towards the wall, above your head in a little V shape. From here, curl your chin in, round your neck, tuck the tailbone, move your hips forward, then lengthen lower back, chest, neck and head. From here, we go right side, extended wall hang, your right leg lifts up. Then we round, neck, chest, lower back, and we step in with the right foot. And we lengthen from the base. We repeat, right side, extended wall hang. And we round, neck, chest, lower back, step in, gentle warrior. Lengthen from the base. And then sway back, right foot to left foot, ball hang. Inhale. X, round neck, chest, lower back, bend the knees, release the hands. And lengthen from the base. And we just repeat together once more. With the arm length away from the wall, with your next inhalation, forward salute. Exhaling, ball hang, feel the sit bones go back, the chest forward, the hands move through a triangle mudra onto the wall. Your hands push into the wall and up, your sit bones stretch back. With your next exhalation, round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone, move your hips forward and then lengthen into your spine into a wall lift. It's like a cobra pose. From here, your right leg goes back while your chest lowers down. We call that extended wall hang. From here, round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone, lower your legs, step in. Right foot to the wall, left leg pushes back straight. Your hips are parallel to the wall and you lengthen lower back, lengthen through the chest, neck and head. Your next exhalation, sway back and remember to take a breath in between if you need more breath. Your next exhalation, round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone, the leg lowers, then bends, step in, gentle warrior. Back leg, your left leg really pushing straight back, lengthen. 2 more. Exhaling, extended wall hang. Inhale here. Exhaling, gentle warrior. Inhale, lengthen. And we hold extended wall hang. Good. Now make sure that this right lifted leg goes straight back. So it doesn't cross the middle line, it goes straight back. Make sure your hip is not opening. Both sides of the front of the hip are looking down. Feel as our leg is stretching back, the arms are pushing forward. Beautiful. Your next exhalation, round the spine, gentle warrior. In, lengthen. X, wall hang. Right foot next to left. And we repeat on the other side. Round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone. Move your hips forward and lengthen vertebra by vertebra into wall lift. From here, extended wall hang. Lift your left leg back while your chest is lowering down. Push with your hands into the wall and up. Beautiful. From here, exhaling, gentle warrior. Round neck, chest, tuck the tailbone, lower your legs, step forward. Push with your feet in opposite direction, tuck the tailbone, lengthen lower back, chest, neck and head. Your next exhalation, glide back with that left leg. Imagine it's like a rail and you just can go straight back. There's no going into the middle line. When you lower, feel how the chin tucks and you lower the straight leg. Don't bend your knee until your straight leg has touched the floor. Push both legs in opposite direction, lengthen from the base. 3 more. Exhaling back. Inhale there. Round your spine, lower the legs, step in. In, lengthen. Exhaling back. And of course, in your own breathing rhythm, inhale there. Round the spine, lower the leg, step in. Last round, dynamic, nice straight legs, guys. Also in gentle warrior, it looks really beautiful how you have your back legs supercharged. Good. Next time when you're back in extended wall hang, stay there. Supercharge your back leg, feel your bottom leg is straight if you can. You can bend it if you feel it's too tight in your hamstrings. Good, square the pelvic to the floor, feel your chest is reaching forward while your leg is stretching back. Your hands are pushing into the wall and up. Beautiful. Your next exhalation, round your spine, lower the leg, step forward. In, lengthen the spine into gentle warrior. Exhaling, ball hang. Step with your left foot next to your right. Inhale. Expand your knee, relax your spine, let your arms glide down. In, straighten your leg, lengthen your spine, upward salute. Ex, flowing Om, release, hands to the heart. And relax in standing asana. Stay present with all the sensations in your body. Feel that silent observer. Observing your breath, sensations, your thought. Allowing everything to flow through. From here, rotate your shoulders forward and up, and back and down. Forward, down, forward, up, back, down. Forward, down, forward, up, back, down. After this wall hang sequence, we're gonna go into, this is wall hang 1, and we go into wall hang 2. Now, anytime when you feel your shoulders, it's too much for the shoulders, just come out, do these shoulder rotations, and when you feel ready, come back in again. I show you that second version. It's not, the flow is not as long as the first one. So we go inhaling, forward salute, exhaling, wall hang 1, and then we step back and we lower the legs and we come into wall hang 2. This is first an asana, and then we lift the right leg and we go into a T balance. And then we lower down when we have hold that, and we repeat on the other side, and that's the flow for that wall hang 2. Let's go. Measure arm length away from the wall. Release your arms down. Feel your breath. Relax into yourself. And joyful and relaxed, inhaling, forward salute. Exhaling, wall hang, sit bones back, chest forward, hands to the wall. And step back with your feet until your upper body is parallel to the wall. Make sure your head is not dropping. Your head is in one line with the upper arms. I just look a little bit up so I can see what you guys are doing. Beautiful, that looks beautiful, very nice. So that could be your pose if you feel, this is really a good stretch for me and a good challenge. Feel the stretch in opposite direction, hands to the wall, sit bones back. Feel the heels down, sit bones up. Good, and if you want to go into T-balance asana, you lift your right leg up and go straight back. Resist the temptation to now just lean into the left leg. Really feel the hips, the front of your hips are parallel to your mat. Both waistlines stretch even back and both hands push even forward. That looks beautiful. Smile. Breathe. With your next exhalation, wall hang 2, simply lower the right leg. With your next inhalation, come up left side T-balance. However, if you need a break in between, come up. Roll your shoulders. Beautiful. Push your hands forward. Both waistlines push even back, lengthen even back. The bottom foot grounds down, the bottom leg strong. But it's not carrying all the way. Just feel that you don't lean all the way just in that right. You feel it in your hands. If both hands can push even into the wall and both waistlines can lengthen even back, and you have weight on the entire right foot, then you know you're not leaning into that right side. Beautiful. Your next exhalation, lower the left leg down, wall hang 2. And from here, bend your knees a lot, relax your spine, leg. If you would go into earth touch, and then roll yourself back up. Inhaling upward salute. Exhaling, flowing on, release hands to the heart. Standing asana. Feel, where is that silent observer, that institution in your higher mind that watches the breath, the thoughts passing through, sensation in the body as an expression of your vitality, of us being alive. Have 3 more deep, long breaths. And open your eyes again. And for the next flow, we come to the middle of the mat. And if you want, I can show you that flow first. I think because we are down and you can't see me, it's maybe a good thing to do. We're gonna go forward salute into monkey. Remember, in monkey, the spine is straight, you're not rounding. And from there, we're gonna lift let me check the left leg first. My distance is not quite right, so we're just gonna walk a little bit more forward. The left leg comes up into extended monkey. And then the toes turn, the hips, the right hip goes over the left and the arm goes up into the T-balance. And to come out, we go reversed order. First the head, the arm windmills back, the back here lifts, the hand comes onto the block, and from extended monkey, you go back into monkey. Let's go together. Let's start in standing. Inhaling forward salute, interlace the fingers at the front, lift your arms forward and up. Exhaling earth touch. Inhaling, lengthen from the base of the spine into monkey. And now just feel, is that monkey long enough? Is the distance between your feet and your hands long enough so you can have a nice straight spine? So if I'm short, I have to compress my spine. If I'm long enough, I can have a nice long spine. And feel, are the shoulders over your wrists? Are the hips over your ankles? And now we simply lift your right leg up. Sorry, the left leg lifts first. And you lift it up until your leg is parallel and just an extension of the spine. In case you are too close to the wall or too far away, just come down and walk that little bit in or away. And then feel your bottom leg is straight, your top leg is straight, your spine is straight, and your head is in one line with the rest of the spine. Push with your hands down and with your chest up. Now, first turn your toes towards the left. Feel how from the hip joint your leg is turning. Turn your belly button, your ribs, your arm, your neck and head. And then feel yourself in that balanced bow pose, in that side T balance. Let the breath flow. Have a smile in your heart, a smile in your face. Lift your arches, lift your kneecaps. Long, fine Ujjayi breath. We hold for 5 more breaths if you can. And to unwind, first turn the head down. The arm unwinds back towards the wall. The heel turns up, then the hand lowers down. From extended monkey, come and release back into monkey. And then bend the knees, relax your spine, earth touch, and we stay for a few breaths there before we go for the second side. Long, deep breath. Beautiful. From here, straighten your spine, lower back, chest, neck and head. Place your hands on the blocks for monkey. Feel the shoulders over the wrists, really lean into these hands. Feel your hips over your ankles. And with your next inhalation, bring your right leg up. Find it parallel to the earth. Have both legs straight. If you can, good, and we're gonna turn towards the right. Feel first your toes turning out and bring that right hip over your left hip. Twist the belly button, twist your shoulder, neck and head. See whether you can open the front of the body. Beautiful. And then relax into that balance. 3 more breaths here. Feel length from the pubic bone to the belly button, from the belly button to the sternum. And have your head in one line with the rest of the spine. Beautiful. Then unwind. First the head is lowering down, the arm is windmilling back. When the arm is windmilling back, the back heel is turning up to the ceiling. The arm glides through into extended monkey. Supercharge your back leg once more. And then lower it down. Relax into earth touch. That's great, guys. Bend your knees. Your next exhalation, roll up into natural, into standing. Inhaling upward salute. Exhaling, flowing Om release. Standing asana. In upward salute. Ex earth touch. Into squat. Have your blocks far back, sit back. In right side extended squat, push your hips back, push your heel forward, the toes are relaxed. X step in. In left side, push your hips back, extend your leg forward. And step in. Repeat, feel your hips stay back. One more each side. Beautiful. And then lower your hips down. Lengthen your legs forward. And we come into the forward bend. If you need a belt, please take a belt over your forward bend. The first part in the forward bend, make sure that your lower back is neutral. And if you know that you have tight hamstrings, just make sure you sit yourself a little bit higher up. And this pose is a mudra of non-duality. Normally we have the duality upper body and lower body. And here we want to bring both together. If you're forward bent, if you have very tight hamstrings, you can bend your knees. And if your forward bend is really big, you can relax your upper body onto the chest, and you can allow really a relaxation in that upper back. 5 breaths here. From here, point your toes forward with the relaxed spine, come up. Prep to lower, have your blocks close by. Exhaling, lower down, and just make sure you have enough space, because we're gonna do plow rolls. You have enough space behind your body, or you push, take your mat away from the wall. Knees to chest. So you want to have at least 1 arm length away from the wall. Exhaling, partial recline. If you have blocks, take your blocks underneath your feet. That just helps you to lift higher in your bridge pose. Inhaling, roll up vertebra by vertebra into bridge. Exhaling, lower down vertebra by vertebra again. Repeat. In bridge. X partial recline. And if with the blocks underneath your feet that lift is too high and you need a pillow underneath your sacrum to come down, you can do that too. You can lift into bridge roll 2, where we have a diagonal line between knees, chest and shoulders. Or you can lift into bridge roll 3, where we roll and we lift the hips high, 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 and the chest high, high, high. So we have a back bend in our chest. Non-violent movement, ahimsa movements. What's right for you right now? Next time when you're up, hold there. For the arm position, for some people it's creating no tension if they interlace the fingers underneath the hips. So they're gonna interlace. For the rest, you have your hands next to the body, palms facing up. Everybody, ground your shoulders into the earth and feel they are moving downwards towards the hips. The neck is long and relaxed, so are the jaws. And while the shoulders are pulling to the heels, your sternum is reaching to the chin. And while your arms are pushing down, your hips and your groins are pushing up. We hold for 5 more breaths. If you want to release earlier, please just come out of the pose into knees to chest. Face relaxed. Relax the eyes into your eye sockets. Inner eye gaze to the third eye. Exhaling, broaden your shoulder blades, roll down vertebra by vertebra. Tuck the tailbone, lift the heels, bring your knees in, knees to chest. Spider, lift your heels up, knees apart. Hold either on the back of your knees, calves, or pinky toe side of your feet. Knees to chest. Remove your blocks. Chakra rolls. Bring your legs up 90 degrees and pull your straight legs to the body. Don't think about going up. It's just a movement to the body. Bend your knees. Lower your feet. Tuck the tailbone, roll up into bridge. Roll down vertebra by vertebra. Lift your heels, bring your knees in, chakra roll 2. Straighten your leg and feel the sacrum plate is lifting off the mat. Sometimes it helps if you have your hands on the blocks next to you and you push with your hands into that block. Bend your knees. Roll up vertebra by vertebra into bridge. Roll down, feel each vertebra and pace so that each vertebra gets the same time. Chakra roll 3, lift your heels, bring your knees in, straighten your legs, the hands push forward, the heels go back and you lift just behind the belly button. I know some of you can lift higher, but don't go through that stage. Good, lower down, vertebra by vertebra, bend your knees, lower your feet, roll up into bridge roll. If you felt this was challenging, bring now a block underneath your hip. Let's roll down. And if you have the block underneath your hip, you just rest your hips on the block. Lift your heels, bring your knees in, straighten your legs, fold your legs in, push with your hands into the mat and lift to the back of the heart. And then roll vertebra by vertebra back down. Onto the block, bend your knees. As the knees go down, slow and even flowing, keep the breath going. Roll up into bridge roll. Roll down. Legs 90 degrees. And if it's fine for your neck, go into bridge roll, into chakra roll 5, where you roll up to the furthest. And from here you can decide whether you want to keep rolling forward and backward between your plow roll or chakra roll 5 or plow roll and just legs 90 degrees, or you keep adding the bridge roll in between. Even flowing. If you do plow rolls, you roll back and forward. And if you feel plow roll is too much for your neck, you go back, you do bridge roll, and then you add any chakra roll of your choice. It could be a chakra roll 1. In level 1, we just do chakra roll 1 and 2. And then we go back into bridge. So we build up slowly. And some body parts of us, they keep becoming more flexible and open. And other body parts may stay stiff. Or we have an injury. So don't worry if you feel, I can't do this or that. You just adjust and you keep in that love towards yourself. And you just be always present what is on so we don't hurt ourselves. The ones doing plow rolls and they want to stay in plow roll, do so. The ones who add the bridge rolls and don't do plow roll at the moment, you stay for 5 breaths in your next bridge. Nice even flows, very good. Don't let any erratic movements be there, because when we roll back, we really want to go with the strength of our core, so we are safe in our neck. That looks beautiful. So stay in plow if you can, stay in bridge if you have chosen bridge. The ones in plow, think your upper arms are pushing down and your spine is lengthening away from the arms. Beautiful. The ones in bridge, you take a block underneath your bridge. The ones in plow, you take the blocks underneath the sacrum and you roll onto your sacrum. And you can choose different heights for your support in bridge. So the ones who have the blocks and bridge underneath, you now lift your legs up. And the ones coming from plow, you roll onto the blocks and have your legs up. We call that inverted bridge, where the torso is in a bridge alignment and the legs are up. And if you feel both legs up is too much, lower one leg down and you are one leg inverted bridge, and you change after 8 breaths. Inner gaze to the third eye, jaws relaxed, shoulders down, back and down towards the hips, upper arms ground down, sternum up. Relax into your pose, letting the body absorb the benefits of the inversion. If you like, open your legs into a V. Keep your sternum lifted. 5 breaths here. Bring your legs together again. Bend your knees. Now feel while your feet are slowly lowering, your sternum is reaching towards the chin. Your sternum stays lifted. Your toes arrive first, balls of the feet heels. Inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips. Even flowing, remove your blocks. And then roll out vertebra by vertebra into partial recline. Let a deep sigh go through the body. Knees to chest. Eagle twist. Bring your arms T, legs 90 degrees. Cross right thigh far over the left. Bend your knees, lower your feet down. Shift your buttocks to the right and twist with your knees to the left. Twist with your shoulders, neck and head to the right. Hands in a mudra. Inner gaze to the third eye. Long, deep breath. Your next exhalation, slowly unwind. Knees to chest. Inhale. Arms T-legs 90 degrees. Cross left over right. Bend your knees, lower your feet down. See whether your toes maybe can tuck under. Shift your hips to the left. Twist with your knees to the right. Head and shoulder to the left. Your next exhalation, unwind from the base of the spine. Knees to chest. Reclined butterfly. Lower your feet down. And the heels have arrived. And the lower back has relaxed. Lift the heels again and bring the knees apart. You can have your blocks underneath the knees. You can have a pillow underneath your head. Hands in a mudra. Inner gaze to the third eye. Inhaling complete Ujjayi breath, filling lower, middle, upper lungs, visualizing the breath through the throat, third eye to the crown. Having a little break on the top of the inhalation, visualizing the breath on the crown chakra or in the space above. And following the breath out all the way until you fully exhale out. And you feel at the end of the exhalation, the belly button goes to the lower back. And the energy goes even down to the pelvic floor, and you feel a very subtle tone of your pelvic floor muscles. There is that little break after the exhalation before you start again. You can release that visualization, staying in butterfly or releasing your legs into tranquility. Relaxing your body, melting into the ground. Feel you are carried by Mother Earth. Allow yourself to become heavy, so Mother Earth can carry all your weight. Relax your legs, your arms. Feel your head in one line with the rest of your spine. Breath is effortless. Silent witness. Observe the thoughts flowing through while you relax into the inner flow. Feel fearless and free. A container of unconditional love and bliss.